What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis, and you're watching the Guy channel. A lot of guys ask me why women string them along. Well, the biggest reason why you're going to get strung along by women is because you gave up the love too fast. Kind of the same way that a woman becomes a friend with benefits. You gave it up too fast. For them, it's sex. For you, it's love or commitment, whatever you want to call it. That's usually why. The thing you have to understand about women, I know people are going to get mad at me. I know some women might watch this video and get mad at me. But the thing you got to understand about women is a lot of time, and men too, but a lot of times when you get things, you start examining them. Have you ever really wanted a toy? I mean, really wanted a toy? And when you finally got it, you were like, oh man, I thought this thing talked, but it doesn't talk. Oh man, I thought it rolled by itself, but you got to use a remote control? You know, toy wasn't really as good as you thought it was going to be, right? But if you never got the toy, it would always be on a pedestal in your mind. There are certain things I bet you could probably think of from childhood that you didn't get for whatever reason, and it's still kind of on a pedestal in your mind. Well, that's how it is when you deal with a girl and you just give up that commitment so fast. Like you get with her on Monday and you like, girl, I think we need to get married. We need to have children. We need to live in a big house with a white picket fence. When you come at her like that, then she feels like she already has you locked up. Now that she feels like she has you locked up, she starts examining you. She starts saying all the things that are wrong with him. Like, man, I didn't know his nose looked like that. You know, just different stuff about you that she just, kind of may not like as much. So now she's going to go out there because she knows she has you locked up. She's going to go out there and look for something else, something that's better or bigger or smarter, funny, whatever the hell. She's going to look for something else. Not necessarily because there's something wrong with you, but because you were just so darn easy to get. Now, she's going to string you along because obviously when you look for bigger and better, that doesn't mean that you're going to get it. There's a risk there. But if you're still there, strung along, still wanting to be with her, still waiting for her to give you the word, then that means that she's not taking a risk. She's not losing anything by going out there into the world and trying to deal with another guy. So this is why women string guys along. They do it because people like security and affirmation. Okay? If I string you along, basically what that means is you're always going to be there to make me feel good whenever someone else tells me that I'm not what they're looking for. So she tries to talk to another guy and he's like, I'm not ready for a relationship, baby. You know what I'm saying? But we can be friends. That's going to hurt her feelings. So now she goes back to you again, gives you a little bit of false hope, and you start telling her how beautiful she is and how much you want her. Boom, she feels good again, has the energy to go back out there in the world and try to get somebody that's not you. Okay? You also show her security. Now on days that she feels like, oh man, I feel lonely. Why am I out here in this world trying to find somebody and I can't find anybody? I'm just lonely. I don't have anybody. Oh, she calls you up and says, hey, you want to come watch TV or you want to go on a date, and you're so happy for that opportunity that boom, you show right up with bells on. And that gives her the opportunity to know that she always has somebody there. She always has that security. Somebody will be there when she needs them, and she's not going to end up alone as long as you're on a leash. So that's the reason why women do it. They string you along because when they get you so fast, they're going to look for bigger and better. They're going to look for something different. They're going to want to take their risk or their chances with a bad boy or a player and try to tame him, as long as they know that they're not losing anything, because they always have you on a leash and you'll always be there just in case things don't work out. I like to say when that beach party is over and the sun comes up and everything, they always got somebody to lay with and say, okay, here, you make it all better. So that's why they string you along. Once again, it's your man ChazzEllis. Make sure you share this video with somebody else that you know needs it. Don't be too proud. It's your man ChazzEllis. Peace.